All right, here we go. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I think everyone can see it. Good. All right. So this one, again, this one has more terms than what we've seen so far. Our table is going to be bigger. In fact, no matter which of these you choose, you're going to have 3 columns from if you use either polynomial, excuse me, and 3 rows from the other one. Right? So what I did was that for the second one, I chose that for the column. So each term gives us a column, as you can see. And each term from the other polynomial gives us a row. Notice also I'm including the minus sign. We want to make sure you do that, okay? Make sure you include the minus sign. Okay, so for the first term here, right, what do? We multiply the row term and the corresponding column term. Doing that, we're going to get 9 times x to the 8. Hold on, blow my nose. Sorry, I just had to blow my nose. Okay, that's what I'm doing. For the next one, right, we're going to have 3x to the 5th, right, times 4x. And that's going to give us 12x to the 6th, right? 3 times 4 is 12. X to the 5th times x to the 6th. This one over here, we have 3x to the 5th times 2. We get 6x to the 5th. And we do that for basically each row. But now we have minus 7x to the 4. So minus 7x to the 4 times 3x cubed. That's minus 21 x to the 7th. Here times this. Minus 7x to the 4 times 4x. We get this. Next, we have minus 7x to the 4 times 2. That's minus 14x to the 4. Good. 2x times 3x cubed, that's this. 6x to the 4. Now, it's a lot of terms, I know. 2x times 4x, 8x squared. And finally, 4x, 2x times 2. Right, notice we had 3 columns and 3 rows. We had 9 terms total. Okay. But now, how do we get the actual answer? Well, we add these boxes, the entries in the boxes up. You know, not the ones that we just filled in, that is. The ones that started out empty. So we have this whole thing. So we have 9x to the 8. Right, now let's see if we can find the next term. Well, we have a degree x, we have a term of degree 7. Let's put that in. Right, because again, we want our answer to be in standard form. Okay. The next term after 7, do we have a term of degree 6? Well, yes, we do. As you can see, we have 12x to the 6. All right, what about 5? Notice we have like terms of degree 5. Right? We have minus 28x to the 5th and 6x to the 5th, right? So we can put those next to each other, and you could just combine them, which we eventually do. And we keep on going. I mean, you could cross off a term once you put it in. That is, cross it off the box so you don't have any repeats. And let's see, after 5 comes 4, 6x to the 4 minus 14x to the 4, as you can see. Excuse me, over here. Then we have 8x squared and then 4x. So that was a lot, I know, but that's how it is sometimes. Okay, notice also this polynomial is of degree 5, right? This one's of degree 3. And when we multiply, we get a polynomial of degree 8, which is 5 plus 3. Right? Generally, when you add and subtract, you don't change the degree, But here, the degree, as you can see, changed a bit. All right. Are there any questions on that? All right. Okay. All right, so let me put on another slide, and let's see how much. Oh, we got some time. Let me put on the third slide. Yeah, I was hoping we get to the worksheet. I don't think that's going to happen, but what I will do is post solutions to it. All right. Let's see. I was hoping we can go through some of these together, so I guess we'll just do that, I guess. So let's do some of these together, okay? Originally, I was going to have everyone here try them out first, but let's see. Let's just keep going. Let's just do these together. Okay. So for the first one, wait, no, you can't see it. I'm sorry. Got to share it. My mistake. Can you see it now? And yes, you can. So for the first pair here, again, originally I was going to have everyone work on these together, but now I figured it'd be better if we just go through it together. So is the homework still going to be posted? Yes, it is. Excuse me. You do still have homework, yeah. Okay, you do. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have that. All right, now, so for the product, right, again, it's the same idea, right? For one of the polynomials, each term you use to give you a column. For the other polynomial, each term gives you a row. Right? So I'm using the table method, okay? If you want to use the other method, the distribution, that's fine. You can do that. For this product, what do we get? We have x to the fifth, okay? Right? Again, you just multiply, and they're like bases, the x that is, so you add the exponents. For here, we have x cubed times 4x, right? You multiply these, and you get 4x to the fourth. That's what we get here. Here we have 3 times x cubed. We have 3x cubed. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Down here, 5x squared times x squared. We have 5x to the 4, as you can see. Over here, 5x squared times 4x, right? We get 20x cubed. Right, again, we're multiplying, right? You multiply the coefficients, that gives you the 20. Multiply the variables, by multiplying them, you just add their exponents. And you get 2 and 1, which is x cubed. Finally, we have 5x squared times 3, which is 15x squared. Oh, wait, sorry, I got ahead of myself. Okay, well, how do we get the actual product? We add up the entries, right? We add up these terms together. Right? You have x to the fifth, first term. Okay, next would be degree 4. We have 5x to the 4. We have 4x to the 4 as well. So let's write those next. X cubed. We have another x cubed. That goes here. And 15x squared. And what's nice about this is we have like terms on the main diagonals. That's always a bonus. Makes it easier to find the like terms. So that's what we get here. Okay, so to the next one, I guess. Are there any questions on this? Okay. So we have, let's see, more than 2 minutes. So let me do the next one. Yeah, we're definitely not going to get to the worksheet, but I can always post solutions to it. But let's do this one. You know, it's just, again, another example, right? We have x cubed minus x squared times this. I mean, the directions I would say normally carry out, find the product of these or multiply them. So again, each term, right, you get a column. From the other polynomial, each term, you get a row, as you can see. Okay, so just like before, what do we do next? We multiply. Multiply corresponding row and column terms. Excuse me, row and column. Oh, I'm right. I thought I got it backwards. So x cubed times x to the 4, we get x to the 7, just like before. Here, we have x cubed times 15x squared. We get 15x to the 5th. Yeah? Someone had a question? Or if you have a question, please use the hand raise feature. I can't see the chat. Let me see. We also use the FOIL method for these. Not for these two, because these are not binomials. You need both of them to be binomials. You could use distribution if you want, if that's what you mean. So someone asked if we can use the FOIL method for these. Both of them can only have 2 terms in them, but you could use distribution if you want. So you could do that method if you want. Now let me finish this. So here we have x cubed times minus x. We get this, as you can see, minus x to the 4. Here we have minus x squared times x to the 4. That's this. Minus x squared times 15x squared. You get this, minus 15x to the 4. Finally, we have this. And so, again, you add up the entries here, combining like terms when you can, and this is what you get. All right, we're actually out of time now, so let me stop. So we'll definitely meet when we meet on Friday. We'll